There's the little girls.
Good for the little dust jackets,
They
aren't they?
do, and they've all got the right logos on. So, what are we doing now?
We are uncovering our babies. Because loads of people keep asking us what mods we've made.
Yep.
To our Triumph Scramblers.
Okay.
Ta-da! Pretty good.
So, time to get the bikes out?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's your job.
Wave.
Why am I waving? Mind the fuel tank. Okay. Keep going. Keep going.
There's a gap over it before the cliff or something, see? She's after the life insurance.
I can't hear what you're muttering, but I'm editing this, just so you know. So you can't just sneak it on into the video.
It's fine.
Loads of people keep asking what we've changed
Okay.
on our bikes.
So, on yours to start with, from the
Yeah.
stock bike, the biggest change obviously is
She's purple.
she is purple.
She is
She is.
Triumph Imperial Purple. What is that?
We've got a fire
We
next to
have
it.
got a fire next to
The
us.
smoke and the noise is you have got a
Got dark fly screen.
a dark fly screen.
Got handle protectors.
You have. They were from China. The reason for it was you were relearning to ride your bike in
Yep.
winter,
Yep.
and what I wanted to do was protect your clutch lever and your brake lever
Yep.
if you dropped her.
Several people have asked me
Yeah.
if do these get hot when we ride,
Oh hell yeah.
and the answer is yes. Especially when it's January and it's really cold and you go out for a ride. Don't touch them with your gloves, because I did and I burnt through my finger. It was lovely and warm.
£200 pair of gloves. Down the
Yeah,
drain.
then I had half my gloves smeared all over here, which you got off for me.
Triumph very nicely did that when they serviced the
They
bike.
did actually, didn't they?
Yep. Thanks
Oh, they were
to
very good.
Kieran and Steve at Destination Triumph.
Destination Triumph. Thanks very much, guys. So I've got over and foot pegs on.
You have got Oberon foot pegs. You've also got
Crash bar.
Triumph crash bars, which again are worth their weight in gold on there.
We haven't jacked mine up yet, have we?
We've not jacked yours are stock shock absorbers. We're going to put tech shocks on yours. I can jack it up a little bit with them, and then if it's still too low, we're going to put the
I think yours
the
is
actual
slightly
jack-ups.
too high. I'm not sure I want mine.
Mine is a lot higher. Mine's got the tech shocks and it's got the jack-ups on there.
You come to the stern of the bike.
Come to the stern of the bike. So
Come to
we
the
are
stern
now
of the bike.
at the stern of the bike.
You might like sort of here was
Okay,
kind of where I meant.
I'm going to come
So
around.
you can see.
Well, you've missed the rest of the stuff
Oh.
at the front of the bike. So
I'm
at the
sorry.
foredeck.
I'm so
So
sorry.
we're at the
Foredeck of
foredeck.
the bike.
At the
What
bow.
have I missed?
So on the bow we have.
Oh, and the mirrors.
So she's got me slowly but surely. Bar end mirrors, very nice. There is a phone holder that's removable and fully waterproof for when we're using the phone or
Yep.
the sat nav. There's also the grill in front. I have changed.
What's the grill do? Is it just for styling?
Stone chips.
Okay.
Smoked indicator lenses for styling more than anything else.
And I do kind of like them, but I think I like yours more.
We'll go to mine shortly.
Alright.
Otherwise I'm going to overwhelm everyone.
Oh God, wouldn't want that.
They're the overall foot pegs. Very nice. Your fast idle lever, we'll call it the choke lever. It's an EFI, believe me, there's no choke. Fast idle, Triumph one on there. This bar, and that's a luggage carrier rack that's made by a very nice chap in Italy. And we went for that because I wanted black one, and I wanted it styled in such a way where it fell in line with the bike. Whereas the Triumph one's quite big and bulky and all the rest of it. And finally, we have, actually it's not finally, we have the Triumph dedicated handrail, which is great. These are quick release seat bolts. Unscrew them.
Now you did something to these, didn't you?
Yes.
On our trip to where were we when they fell off? Was it France? Or were we in Italy at the time?
We were in Bordeaux.
We were in Bordeaux, weren't we?
We were in Bordeaux.
And one of these came off. and you had to go all the way back down the road looking for this tiny little bowl. And it was just because you didn't have a washer on, is that something right?
Well, it's the way they are as standard. They don't have a spring washer on it, so the vibration of the bike, good old British bikes, sent them flying down the road. And we lost 2 before we made the change. But that's it on your.
Then we'll start the engine in a minute so they can hear. So if you stand.
Oh my God, that's it. I've been
you can see the stern of yours.
Let me pull back.
Okay.
Height difference.
Yeah, look at the height difference.
Okay,
Okay, hang on, stay there. You can see the height difference. I'm near enough 6 foot, give or take.
See, there's the bum again. Stand up, sweet. I just need to check that the distance on jacks.
Right. That's how tall that one is.
How clean's your front tyre? If you lean over, you'll be able to see it.
Your baby.
Okay, I'm going back.
Oh my God, you're heavy.
Which is hilarious, given I've taken the
There's
exhaust.
like no difference. I'm sat down.
How clean's my front tyre? So,
here is the stoplight that I have always said I love and I want on my bike. And guess whose bike it's on? Yeah. Was that scary?
that was scary.
Was that scary?
Oh, really scary.
And then these little indicators,
Yep.
I was a bit unsure about because I thought at first they were too small. But having followed you home the other day in the rain, actually they're not that bad. So I think we might change ours, or change mine as well. Because this whole thing you did as one unit, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite neat.
Oh, we're going to change your stoplight unit, but I've not got you the other indicators.
Yeah, we might change the indicators as well. Because
So
they work quite well.
On mine, we've got the same mods that you've got, apart from. Stand at the bow.
Oh lordy. Yeah, you've got
my grips are literally just stone chips.
Alright. Why have you got these ones
Because
instead of my ones?
I like the aggressive look of these. That I think they
purely
look,
so
they look
mine's
meaner.
got a bar around the side that holds them in place.
Yep.
And yours are flappy. You've got flappy birds.
Yes.
What's the
Mine
difference?
are for wind and stone chips.
Okay.
Yours are for. I'll pull back so you can
Hi.
see. Yours are for protecting the actual levers as well.
So, okay. I like mine. I don't know why.
Yours will
Just like-
protect you a lot better
I
from
don't
the
like
wind.
the way when these flap when you're riding.
Mm.
That annoys me. Whereas these don't flap at all. I like that.
Yep. So
Whereas
I've
I've
removed
still got the Triumph
standard
Scrambler.
Triumph headlamp holder. I have got the I think it's a Free Spirit. It's a Free Spirit jack or something.
Everything else on there is pretty much the same. You've got a slightly different phone case holder, haven't you?
I've got a different phone case holder.
Well, we've got a way of charging our phones as well when we're riding.
Yeah, I've run 12 volts to both bikes. 12 volt things there.
Yeah, but if my phone is being used,
Yeah, it runs all the way up here.
I've got a cable up there.
Yeah. So on mine, the other thing I've done is I've changed the grips, the levers,
Oh, yeah,
2-finger levers. So
Weird
you
levers.
can operate them just with a couple of fingers.
I need to write yours at some point. I'm saying nothing.
I have also added, I'll move slowly so you don't get to see it, guys, spotlights on the bottom. They're a bit
stop
strange.
flashing. They do flash.
Yeah, if you switch them on once, they're fine. If you switch them on 2 or 3 times, they start to flash.
So why have
randomly.
you added spotlights?
Just so that on dark country lanes we've got a little bit more light spread. I've changed the headlamp bulb in mine to a high intensity headlamp bulb.
Have you?
Yeah.
Why haven't you
So
changed mine?
brighter because I wanted to see how it did and how well it lasted. The other things I've changed on mine is I've changed the gear lever. Yeah. I've got a Motorhome gear lever.
And you've got a chrome.
It's Motorhome. So that's Motorhome as well, the headlamp. I've polished aluminium.
Why have you changed your gear lever? Do you like how helpfully pointing out the gear lever there?
Yeah.
For every bike who doesn't know where the gear lever is, here it is.
But no, it's. I just wanted to style it different. I like it not being stock. I've relocated my ignition again with a Motorhome ignition.
No, that was because you changed this bit, wasn't
Yes, they were originally on the side. If you look at them. Mrs. Bird's, it's on the side behind that, whereas mine is now actually on the front. So the other things that I've changed on there are obviously the crash bars, over-on foot pegs. The exhaust pipes are the biggest.
They're the big one. Now you did something clever with yours. You made them
myself. I did make them myself. So, what I did, I'd read a little thing about Volkswagen tailpipes being a perfect fit and actually being able to tune quite nicely for Triumph Bonnevilles. Okay, so what okay, guys, ignore the noise in the background. Nobody's being murdered.
They are being murdered.
People playing football. So what I did with the exhaust pipes, I'd read something over VW tailpipes working quite nicely on Bonnevilles.
Like literally a VW out of a car?
Yeah, a Volkswagen Beetle. And it's the little tailpipe section. You can't really see it. What we have is this section here is an angle section from a Triumph Bonneville exhaust. So that is all standard. That's the angle section from the Triumph Bonneville exhaust, and then it's tilted up, so angle lever. That goes into a VW tailpipe, which then goes to turnouts that are readily available from a car store, and then I've made my own little brackets and put everything back together. What I do
the first time, one of these fell off, didn't they? Because we hadn't
it did,
them in
it got
properly.
squished.
They did get squished.
What I do, I don't know if you can see this, the bracket's actually broken away, so I have to make it a little more stronger than what it is. The next big change on there is the Tech shock absorbers, which come with this delightful little infill piece there that allows me to jack it up a little bit.
I've just realised how manky the bikes are. We should probably have cleaned them first.
Yeah, we've not cleaned them yet. I need to. Then we have the Free Spirit, and these are from Free Spirit in the States, jack-ups that have given me a good inch and a half jack-up.
Why did you pick the company in the States? Does the UK
They're the only company that makes jack-ups for a Triumph Scrambler.
Really?
Nobody else does.
Not in the whole world?
In the whole world. I've checked everywhere.
Wow. Okay.
And
then this thing. Look at the size difference.
That thing is a TKC80, a back tyre and front tyre.
Now you hate, what's mine? Mine just standard tyres, aren't they?
Yours are, I think yours were the Avon ones, the Bridgestone.
Pretty sure.
Yours are
They're the ones.
Trail Wings, yeah.
And you hate them.
I hated them from day one.
Hiding it.
They were a bit clunky. Absolutely fell in love with the TKC80. Amazing piece of work. And finally, oh, indicators. Little tiny indicators. They look quite nice.
Yeah, I've got
The tank, they're famous. Yassen's pink spray tank. And that is finished in all its glory. Very, very pleased with it. Over the moon. And that
That's that, man.
is it.
Although we have done a video on the Tours.
We have done a video on the Tours, so go on, fire away. All good?
Ready?
Oh, the other thing I did, you're not listening. I could say anything right now.
Sorry, what? What did you say? What?
Rebels. Yeah. Women are far worse than men. The other thing that I did is I changed, and you can't see it, but I changed my front sprocket and took a tooth out of the front sprocket. Give me a lot more torque. Because I've got Baby Bird on the back all the time, I wanted a bit more torque. So I dropped the front sprocket one tooth, and then I remapped the whole thing because of the exhausts, various things. Ah, yeah, of course, I remapped. The other thing I took out was on Wandering Birds, you have air injection systems, and you have O2 sensors in the exhausts. On mine, you have nothing. Yes, I am very not eco-friendly at this moment in time. It is all to do with emissions, nothing else. It's all about emission control. And I figured I'm a small bike, and it was making it pop and bang every time I was going on the road. So I did a, just before you do, the other thing I did, which is not on there, is I did stage 2 dyno kit whereby I've changed the air filter for a high flow air filter, removed the little restriction snorkel on there so that it gets a lot more air in. The bottom line is the bike now goes like the clappers.
Pretty good then.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Fire it away. It's the little thing.
We're not quiet, are we?
No.
Ooh, hello.
It's cold, that's why. Gotta warm up.
What are they running?
Yeah, I do know you start.
I still think yours is a boy. Do you film me, by the way?
Of course I always feel.
You think yours is a girl?
I do think mine's a girl.
It's a boy. It's
She's
so
a bit of a
definitely
badass.
a boy.
Am I allowed to say it? Right, okay.
No.
So she's a bad beep.
It's bad. Beep. Okay, after a year
Yeah.
of having them, you like them?
I love it.
Would you change it?
Never in a million years.
What do you want to do next to modify it?
I'm not sure yet. I've stage 1 and stage 2 tuned her. We've remapped her and the map's working really,
You don't
really
need to
well.
remap mine, do we?
No, the tools work. I mean, we could do, but the tools are working quite well without remapping. I've got some chrome cases for the bottom of the clocks. I may have bought the other week. She doesn't know that yet. That will just appear suddenly by the Tooth Fairy
Have I
overnight.
got them too?
No, because I don't know how good they are.
Oh,
We
okay.
always try everything on mine first, and if it works, then we put it on
Except
yours.
that look at all the mods on yours.
Yeah, because you didn't want to. Oh, that was the other thing. We've done a locking.
Oh yeah, we have. It's got Triumph on it.
Right. So, would you change it?
I don't know much about anything else. I don't know. Your
Please
brother
save
bought a
me.
lowrider, and I
Save
really
me,
fancy
please.
doing America on a lowrider, but having sat on it, it feels weird. I like this.
I'm glad.
She's my baby. She's purple.
She is perfect.
Pretty.
I personally wouldn't change. Out of all the bikes I've had a lot of bikes. Easily over 100
Had a
miles
grand
bikes in my
total of
life.
2. Out of the 2, this is my favourite.
Good. That's good.
And I like the fact, to be fair, that we can try stuff out on yours. If it works, we can put it on mine. Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
They're great. For what we do, for riding around and
They're
then going
perfect.
off-road, or
Absolutely perfect.
just, we generally find a track somewhere. And
Beach
from
or
there.
something. They're play bikes.
Okay.
Play bikes.
Looking forward to Germany next week.
I'm really looking forward to Germany next week. I'm also looking forward to showing the other two. I'm looking forward to trying out the Norton. I'm going to start it. Right, I'm going. Wave.
Oh, no, I thought you were going.
And I am.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, as always, ask them below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
If you want to see a bum again, give me a thumbs up.
I'm going to edit that bit out.
No, you're not.
I
She
am
won't.
editing
She
the
won't.
bum bit out.
She won't.
I forgot what I was saying.
See,
What else do I know?
easily distracted.
Until next time. Bye.
Bye.